The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow across the city as Emily Smith adjusted her engagement ring, the weight of it suddenly feeling unbearable. She stood in front of the mirror, her fiery red hair cascading over her shoulders, vibrant against her fair skin. The anticipation of her wedding to Jake Jones, scheduled for tomorrow, had filled her heart with excitement, but now it was overshadowed by doubt. "Emily, are you ready?" Jake's voice echoed from the living room, breaking her reverie. He sounded impatient, a tone she had grown accustomed to over their 3-year relationship. "Just a moment," she called back, forcing a smile. She took a deep breath, trying to quell the unease gnawing at her. Something felt off, but she shook it off, convincing herself it was just pre-wedding jitters. As she walked into the living room, Emily noticed the tension in Jake's posture, the way he clenched his jaw. "What's wrong?" she asked, concern etched on her face. "Nothing," he replied too quickly, avoiding her gaze. But Emily's instincts told her otherwise. The evening unfolded with a heavy silence, punctuated only by the distant sounds of wedding preparations outside. Just as she thought the atmosphere might lighten, Jake's phone buzzed on the table. He glanced at it, and Emily caught a glimpse of a message from Jane Williams, a woman she had always felt uncomfortable around. "Who's Jane?" she asked, trying to keep her voice steady. "Just a friend," Jake said dismissively, but his eyes betrayed him, flickering with guilt. Emily felt her heart race. "Jake, you can't keep secrets from me. We're about to get married." "Emily, it's not what you think," he snapped, and in that moment she felt the shattering of their bond. The next day, on what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life, everything fell apart. As Emily stood at the altar, dressed in white lace, she noticed whispers rippling through the crowd. Her heart sank as she heard the words "mistress" and "affair" echoing behind her. Jake's face was pale, his expression a mixture of anger and regret. "Emily, I can't marry you," Jake finally said, his voice cold. "People think you're my mistress. I can't have that kind of scandal." The world around her blurred as she stumbled back, the betrayal cutting deeper than any knife. She turned to leave, tears streaming down her cheeks, her heart racing with confusion and heartbreak. Days turned into weeks as Emily faced the fallout from her broken engagement. Jake and Jane had spread rumours that not only tarnished her reputation, but also threatened her career as a dancer. She felt isolated, abandoned by friends who believed the lies. It was during one of her darkest moments that she received an unexpected call from Ethan Miller, her high school friend. I heard what happened. Can we meet?" Ethan had always been a comforting presence in her life, with his dark hair and bright blue eyes that sparkled like the ocean. They hadn't spoken in years, but his voice felt like a lifeline. When they met, Ethan's warm embrace felt like home. "I'm so sorry, Em. I can't believe he did this to you," he said, his expression fierce. "I want to help you." Emily hesitated. "How? My reputation is ruined. I don't know how to move forward." Ethan took her hand, his grip firm. "We'll figure it out together. You deserve better than this." As they spent time together, Emily found solace in Ethan's presence. He was not just a friend, he was a protector, fiercely loyal and determined to shield her from the chaos Jake and Jane had created. Just as Emily began to heal, life took an unexpected turn. One evening, while attending a gala with Ethan, she was approached by a man in a tailored suit. "Emily Smith?" he asked, his voice smooth as silk. Yes, she replied, confused. I'm Prince Alexander. I need to speak with you, he said, his demeanour serious. Before she could respond, Ethan stepped forward. What's this about? The prince glanced at Ethan, then back at Emily. It's about your family. You are the long-lost daughter of the Garcia family. Emily felt her world tilt. What do you mean? Your biological parents were part of a royal lineage. They disappeared years ago, and we've been searching for you, Prince Alexander explained. Ethan's hand found Emily's, grounding her. Is this true? He asked, his voice low. As the prince shared more details, Emily's heart raced. She had always felt a void, a sense of belonging missing throughout her life. The news opened a door to a past she never knew existed. Emily's life changed dramatically after discovering her true lineage. With the help of the Garcia family, she was welcomed into their world, complete with royal duties and responsibilities. It was a whirlwind, but with Ethan by her side, she felt empowered. However, Jake was not done. Enraged by Emily's rise and the rumours he had started, he plotted to sabotage her career. He and Jane collaborated to spread false information, trying to ruin her reputation yet again. Ethan, now aware of Jake's manipulations, stepped in. Emily, we need to confront them. You can't let them get away with this. Together, they gathered evidence against Jake and Jane, exposing their lies to the public. The truth turned the tide, revealing Emily's strength and resilience. The community rallied behind her, supporting her through the ordeal. As Emily thrived in her new life, her bond with Ethan deepened. They spent countless hours together, reminiscing about their childhood and forging a future intertwined with hope and love. Ethan's unwavering support helped her regain her passion for dance, and she found herself performing again, this time as a symbol of triumph. During a grand performance, as the spotlight shone brightly upon her, Emily felt a surge of confidence. She danced with grace, embodying the struggles she had overcome. After the performance, Ethan approached her, his eyes sparkling with admiration. Emily, you were incredible, he said, pride evident in his voice. Thank you for believing in me, she replied, her heart swelling. I couldn't have done it without you. Ethan took her hands, sincerity in his gaze. You deserve all the happiness in the world. I've always cared for you, Em. In that moment, everything shifted. The love they had for each other blossomed from friendship into something deeper. As the music played softly in the background, Ethan leaned in, capturing her lips in a tender kiss that ignited a fire within her. With Jake and Jane exposed, the community turned against them. They faced consequences for their actions, with Jake's credibility shattered and Jane's reputation irrevocably tarnished. Emily found closure as she watched them face the repercussions of their betrayal. Meanwhile, her relationship with the Garcia family flourished. They welcomed her with open arms, embracing her as one of their own. Emily discovered a sense of belonging she had longed for, and it filled the void in her heart. As she continued to navigate her new life, Ethan remained by her side, a steadfast partner. They supported each other through every challenge, their love growing stronger with each passing day. Months later, standing in a picturesque garden surrounded by friends and family, Emily felt a sense of peace wash over her. She had found her voice, her family, and most importantly, true love. Ethan stood beside her, his hand intertwining with hers. Are you ready for this? He asked, a hint of nervousness in his voice. "I've never been more ready," Emily replied, her smile radiant. As they exchanged vows, Emily felt a wave of happiness envelop her. The past no longer held power over her. She had emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace the future. With their love as the foundation, Emily and Ethan promised to face whatever life threw their way together. They danced under the stars, surrounded by the people who had supported them through thick and thin, celebrating not just their love, but the power of loyalty and family. In that moment, Emily realized she had come full circle. From heartbreak to triumph, she had found her place in the world, and with Ethan by her side, she was ready to write the next chapter of their lives together. Years later, as Emily stood on stage, now a renowned dancer and choreographer, she looked out at the audience, her heart swelling with gratitude. She had not only reclaimed her life, but had also built a legacy of love and resilience. Ethan watched from the front row, his blue eyes sparkling with pride. Their journey had not been easy, but together they had overcome every obstacle. The applause echoed through the theatre, a testament to the power of love. In that moment, Emily knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united in their unwavering love and loyalty, a dance that would last a lifetime.